Last episode, we encountered trolls, slugs, amazing sea life, and beautiful scenery. We left you in Port Townsend, where the adventure continues today. Join us for more beautiful views, wildlife, and some interesting abandoned old structures. We left the beach, as you can see, and we are checking out the downtown area before we head over to the state park nearby to meet up with Bill and Christina again. Port Townsend, Washington is a historic seaport known for its Victorian architecture, maritime heritage, and vibrant arts community. Located on the northeastern tip of the Olympic Peninsula, the town was founded in the mid-1800s and once aspired to become a major port city. Today, its beautifully preserved downtown and waterfront reflect that rich history. Surrounded by water and mountains, Port Townsend offers stunning views, outdoor adventure, and a welcoming small-town atmosphere. What a great little town on the water. Oh, it's beautiful here. Oh my goodness, look at them. I don't think we've ever seen deer that little. Oh my goodness, how cute are they? I had read that in this area there's quite a few deer that walk around even in town and don't seem fazed by people at all. Fort Worden State Park is a historic coastal fort turned scenic recreation area overlooking the Strait of Juan to Fuca. Built in the late 1800s as part of the Triangle of Fire defense system protecting Puget Sound, the fort once housed large gun batteries and military barracks. There's Firefly, Bill and Christina's rig. Yep. Hey!
Howdy, strangers. You have another foot, but you have another foot in the back too, so.
Alright, let's see what's down here. There's a brook down here. And it stinks. People have definitely peed down here. Alright, it's pretty cool in here.
It stinks like pee-pee in here.
That's unfortunate. Pretty cool in there.
I don't want to get sand in my suit, Bill.
There you go, Steve. There you go. this kitty's not comfortable or anything. We have had a lovely time at this state park. It's a little chilly, but very nice. Nice seeing the lighthouse and the water and that cool fort. And now, we're thankful to have a microwave. We are reheating our food from last night. It's like magic. Look at that, yum. We're making a quick stop to fill up on water before we leave the state park.
So I think we've got to go into security and check in and let them know we're going to be staying the night. So we're going to do that next. All right, how was our luck tonight?
We won really big.
I won a soda.
Kitty, you ready to go outside? Huh? You ready to go outside, baby? Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You want to see Bill and Christina? Christina. Are you going to see Christina? She's like, oh, I'm confused. What are you doing, kitty? All right, so that was pretty funny. Gray did pretty well outside. She heard some people come in. They were kind of making noise, so I just picked her up for a little bit, then put her back down, and she sniffed around and ate some grass. But then she actually went up to Bill and Christina's rig, thinking that was her house, I think. She does that often, but it's funny because her door was open, and she just looked up, and then Mia came out to see her. And I could tell she wanted to come back inside, so I actually had to pick her up and bring her around to her own home, and then she came up in, so that was kind of funny.
Good morning, everybody. We had a peaceful, uneventful night at Seven Cedars Casino.
It's nice that we were able to stay there. Basically, in order to do so, we had to go inside the casino and get a rewards card for their whole program, and then to security to check in. And then with our rewards card, we actually got a $5 credit for gambling. So we played the slots. We played one game together. We got to hit the little button exactly 4 times before we ran out of money. And then we were done. And they gave us this little parking pass that we had to put up in order to be able to park all night. They also had some paid spots. It was $15 a day, and that included electric and water. So that's kind of nice. Especially worked out since there weren't many other spots that we know of in the area.
Rest assured, we didn't have any idea what we were doing on this slot machine. We were literally just pushing the button and looking blankly at the screen. So that was about 30 seconds of fun, I guess. We're not big gamblers. I think the last time we gambled was on our honeymoon many decades ago
Niagara Falls.
In which we, I think, had a roll of pennies that we might have went through.
Yeah, so that was back, it was in the winter in Niagara Falls where there wasn't much to do, so we thought we'd walk through the casino, and yeah, I think we spent about $1. So we're big spenders when it comes to that. Now, Steve, how do you see the town that we were in?
I think it's called Sequim. Sequim.
We've been told that it's Sequim. So we stayed overnight in Sequim, and I think for the rest of the day we will also technically be in Sequim.
Whoa, check that out. That's an eagle.
Oh, cool. See the fish? Oh, he's having food. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Well, we have come to a county park here in Sequim because we are looking for a spot to make breakfast with a great water view. Our plan is actually to go to Dungeness Spit today, which is right here within sight, but we couldn't tell on the map if there was any parking right by the water, so we came here to make sure we'd have the water view and then plan to head there later. We can actually see the spit from here and tell that there is parking over there, so we could have gone there, but I'm glad we came here because, oh my goodness, what a welcome. The eagle perched there. I think that's maybe the closest we've seen an eagle like sitting still, and the fact that he was actually having his breakfast. Wow. In this area, actually, it looks pretty neat with the tide out. Hopefully we'll see some fun stuff around here before we head out.
Breakfast is served.
Isn't my husband awesome? What's that? All right, well, I'm trying my own matcha for the first time. I started out with about a half a teaspoon of the matcha powder. I whisked it with about a tablespoon of hot water. Then I poured in milk, and then I topped it with this cold foam creamer that I got. Let's see how it is. Wow, it's actually pretty good. Probably especially because I use so much cold foam creamer. Not bad.
So that was pretty cool. Pretty sure I was hearing what I think is seals, and I was able to take a camera and get some footage. I'm 99% sure they're lazy little buggers, so they're just kind of laying across the far shoreline. It's hard to say whether it's like a clump of logs or a bunch of seals or a mixture of both. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure it's seals.
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Are they all like lined up in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool that you heard them.
Yep.
I talked to a local when we first got here, and I asked if they see much wildlife, and I mentioned seals, and they said not really. So that's kind of a treat that they're out there. You can see them. Like, I can see them from here. I never would have even like thought that's what it was. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure Steve's right. That's cool. So a little change of plans. We're going to hang out at this park a little longer. Bill and Christina got here, and we think there's some fun things to see. We're going to poke around now, see if we can find anything around the little rocks here.
They're bigger than they'll pinch.
Look at that little guy.
If you're gonna crawl onto my other hand.
So we've all decided to stay here at this park for a few hours to get some work done. So this is our setup right now. Steve's working right here on his computer. I've rearranged some things to make space for us, and I'm going to be in the back. We're opening up the back doors, so I'll have a nice view and can work back there. So we have these two hooks on our headliner, so we can move our backpacks up here since we're not using the front seats. We move a kitty down here, so she's not in the way. Right, kitty? Alright, and this is my workspace for the afternoon. Check out this view. I have two great views. The guy right there.
Oh.
And this back here. We've had a couple really frustrating days where we've been out and it's been sunny, but our EcoFlow Delta 2 hasn't brought in solar. Thankfully, today is not the case. We are bringing in some good solar, and that's working perfect for working because we can also be charging our computers as we work. When we're not bringing in solar, that's a bit of a challenge. Alright, on to our next spot. It has been an amazing day here. It's so neat to see how much the tide changes and just the scenery because of that. Love it here.
It's kind of wild because the tide was out. There weren't many people here using the boat ramp, obviously, because they can't get their boats in. So now it's tide is coming back in, and got people with their boats are starting to show up.
Yeah.
So we had the park to ourselves pretty much.
Until now, yeah. Look at that creek. Well, we have finally made our way to Dungeness Spit, and it is gorgeous. The spit goes miles out, I think about 5 miles out to the lighthouse. You can see the mountains in the background, especially Mount Baker. It's gorgeous. Dungeness Spit is the longest natural sand spit in the United States, stretching more than 5 miles into the Strait of Juan to Fuca. This narrow, ever-changing strip of sand shelters the Dungeness National Wildlife Refuge, a vital habitat for shorebirds, seals, and other coastal wildlife. Visitors can hike along the beach to the historic New Dungeness Lighthouse, enjoy mountain views, and observe the diverse marine and bird life that thrive in this protected area. Look, we can see Mount Baker now. How cool is that? Wow. Look at how cool that is for perspective.
Okay, first pizza's up.
Yum, look at that. Tonight I am trying something new. I am using the kale that we got that was from the garden where we stayed. I'm adding to that quinoa and some cannellini beans, lemon juice, olive oil, what else did I put in there? Some salt and pepper, garlic, and it's actually not turning out too bad.
Don't let her fool you. It still tastes like yuck.
What is not? Alright, well, our home for tonight is another casino. We have come to Elwha River Casino. It is on the west side of Port Angeles. Pretty simple. We just had to go in to security, show our license, and fill out a form, and that was it. And we can park for up to 3 nights. I think it'll be pretty quiet because they actually close at 1 a.m., right? Yeah. And reopen at 10 a.m. This is where we're going to leave you for this episode. If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram. See you next time for more adventure.